After Downloads, that was the company that you founded.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the backstory here, the story of After Downloads, and what got you into angel investing afterwards.
Okay, so actually I got into angel investing before founding After Download. I started with angel investing in 2006, and the first company I did invested into was Kensho, which is like this platform that used to manage pay-per-click search engine marketing. So these guys are around like 500, 600 people these days, half of them in Israel and the other half is in offices all over the world. And I also did Similar Web. That's before founding After Download. That was in 2009. Again, it's another company that does internet ratings. It's basically I would say the biggest rating website or platform over the internet. These guys are also like 500, 600 people these days, and valuation is almost $1 billion now.
Wow.
So these like companies I did before founding. Now the founder story behind After Download. So I used to do online marketing for quite a few years. I started this in 1999, so like very, very early in the internet, into the internet days. It picked up around 2004, 2005. I used to do online marketing, search engine marketing campaigns for software companies. Back then, it was like Google AdWords was like the main traffic source. We also had Yahoo and Microsoft Bing. Facebook wasn't there yet. And then like Google, they had these policies and compliance teams, and they like started to make our lives more and more difficult with marketing. And we kind of thought, this is like something that we can rely on for the future. Google's making our lives harder. We need to find some sort of solution to kind of aggregate traffic sources and have have our customers, like the software companies we're working with, rely on us. And if we could do this in such a way that our traffic is as good as Google's, these companies will come to advertise with us. They're used to doing pay-per-click, so and Google's making their lives hard. They could do this with us. So we established this company, and it went really well. We had customers, because we knew them before. Mm-hmm. The challenge was to get more traffic sources, so we have like really good traffic to sell. So the name After Download comes from the post-download page. So like if you say you download Skype, and you have a thank you page, thank you for downloading Skype. Google's policies prohibited advertising on that on that page, and that's where the name After Download comes from. So we kind of our first ads were placed on this kind of on there.
Got it.
Yeah.
And so after the acquisition of After Downloads, essentially then went back to angel investing.
Yeah.
Right? So it didn't get you into angel investing. You just
exactly. Yeah, that's right. So After Download like grew from 0 to 50 people in 3 years, and then it got acquired by ironSource in 2013, I think, for around $30 million. And I went back to angel investing, and I think like 1 or 2 years after that, I also I got kind of recruited by an American company by Techstars. So they are this huge company that does accelerators all over the world. I think running like 40 or 50 accelerators, and they had this vision of establishing one here in Tel Aviv. So I ran their operations here for 2 years, and that's kind of how I got into fintech as well. Before that, I used to do mostly ad tech, marketing tech, SaaS, B2B, B2C, and like doing this accelerator for 2 years, like interviewing hundreds of fintech companies and accepting 20 companies to do this with us. Got me into fintech as well. So we did 20 investments in the accelerator.